Not today, Herb, not today. What up, what up? Welcome, everybody, to the pack. Yeah, for the Wolf Craze, we're going to be watching another Alvo stream today, hopefully. Everything goes well, and I don't have internet issues. So far, everything seems copacetic. And I'm a little winded. I was just running around trying to do some cleaning. We're going to have company here next weekend, so I wanted to make sure at least part of the house was clean before I get to the rest of it tonight and before I started the stream. Hey, Vicky, what's up? Yeah, you're finally here, able to watch it live. How'd that go, by the way? What's up, Neil? How did your matchup go? Hopefully it went well. I'm gonna make sure I have the right streams here. So today we got Death Squad 101 versus the Matadors. We all have our bad nights. No shame. No shame. So I got NGR. He's going to be live for, you know, the good old Death Squad. It's going to refresh, make sure that exists. It's not live yet. It's not live yet. He's a liar. All right. Anyway, we're going to transition in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Oh, look, we got Sean's stream up. Hey, very nice. He's playing a little racing game. Man, so I was teaching a class today, and for those who don't know what I do, I'm a behavioral science major. Well, I say major, but I have a graduate degree, master's degree in behavioral science, and part of my work right now is teaching people how to physically intervene if necessary, right? Part of that is hair pulling, and someone pulled my hair today. So, hey, there we go. We got some mess going on up there. Let me get, let's see, that's I'll make sure I get the right scene up here for y'all. Pretty certain it's gonna be this link. It's gonna be Gabba's link for the Matadors. That's usually the case. But for some reason, okay, this is the weird thing. Every time I try to get the actual link for it, it just doesn't work right off the bat. Give me a second. I'm gonna get it, hopefully. Anyone else happy it's Friday? See, now I actually have the right link. Why does this not show up with the other one? That's strange. Anyone else excited it's Friday? I'm happy it's Friday. The week's over. It's been a busy ass week, I'll tell you that much. Busy ass week, and I am so glad it's Friday. And I'm essentially starting off my weekend with some Alvo. Why not? Not a bad way to start your weekend, huh? It was the same exact code. His is already. I'm already way ahead of the game. Okay. So we're gonna wait for that bad boy to go live. Very nice, very nice. Okay. You definitely heard Sean typing hacks as you were loading in. Okay, yo. Here's the thing though, Neil. Can I just say something? Here's the thing. Their name is All Hacks Allowed, and they have yet to use hacks. I mean, if they were using hacks, they would have been winning. Am I right? Am I right in this? You know what this stream needs? Nothing else but this, baby. That's it. Nothing else but this. And maybe some videos to go live too. I mean, that'd be nice. A bit of you? I mean, I don't even know if you're available. Are you even available? If you're available, I'll get you in here, dude. Then it's perfect. That's perfect. That's all I need. Okay, I appreciate that. All right. I'm going to work on getting Titch in here, guys, and you can hear us ramble on. It'll be fun. Sexbot Titch in the house. I mean, if you guys are willing to pay, then you can have whatever you want. That means I actually have to get him on here. I don't know if that's fortunate for y'all or not, but let's see. Just gonna hide that real quick. All right, so I sent him a link. We'll probably get Titch in here, and we're just waiting for them to go live. It's a little bit after the hour. I'm gonna double check, see if NGR is live. He is. He's live. Okay, so we at least have one perspective. One perspective. This is good. So should it go live very soon? Momentarily, we will have it. So we are counting down to the end of this beta test, and I say beta test. It's beta tourney, but it's a beta tourney to determine how functional the private matches are, along with the weapons and stuff. And it does look like okay. So Gaba's live. Well, okay. Well, he's got it upcoming. But everybody's in. So they're going to be going to Desert Day, Search and Destroy. Yeah, season one. I mean, this is kind of like season 1, right? Titch still isn't here, but I see. Gave him the link. Season 2 has already been confirmed. Fantastic. If you guys want to join, which is it's bound to happen, okay? Be sure to go to the Discord. It's the best way to sign up. Best way to be in the know. I'm gonna refresh. I'm gonna see if he's live yet. Hey, there he is. Okay, look at that. That's not what I wanted. Sorry, I thought I was in studio mode. Decided didn't want to be. All right, I gotta hop in Discord as well, and just gotta figure out which one he wants to be in. Guess we could be in this one. See if he actually wants to join. And we'll be starting soon. So for those who don't know, the progression is going to go as follows. We're going to have Search and Destroy on any map. And it looks like they have decided to choose Desert from what it looks like. And then we're going to have Hardpoint. And then after Hardpoint, we're going to and Hardpoint is going to be on Monastery Night. And hey, I could be on. Okay, hold on. I got to get you live.
Give me 2 seconds here and I'll be in. Switch my camera over to the other.
Yeah, that's no problem. Hopefully everybody can hear him. Go ahead. Talk one more time.
Hello, my name is Wolf, and
so I'll have a little cock. You can't be using those here.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Was it though? Was it your bad? Oh goodness. Oh, this is gonna be a chaotic stream. I'll tell you that much. Holy shit.
Play safe.
Here we go. Hold on.
All right, so I'll work on getting Titch in here. You guys enjoy the show. We do have Matadors from Gaba's perspective, and then over on Death Squad we have NGR.
To watch top left and the right rocks. Oh wow, we're close as shit to be.
Oh, we're defending. Fuck. We're defending, right?
Okay, we're defending. Yeah, we don't have the bomb, right?
All right, I gotta pull up your stream. Get Swordsman.
I'm gonna lay down. Somebody watch B. I'm gonna watch the path going to A. One's coming to A. He's coming down left side.
Okay.
Watch those buildings over to across from Illy's house.
Okay, you guys are gonna see Titch appear in here right quick. I might have to resize
Watch
him
the
just a
balcony,
little
the
bit.
house, the new spot that you can get up to. You might be going that way.
Oh, there he is.
Surprise.
He's a little small. Get him a little big here, if you know what I'm saying. Make Titch big.
Was he in that far corner?
Yeah, I haven't really seen Desert very much either.
I enjoyed this one for S&D.
Oh, I gotta fix the cam because it shuts down. There we go. You enjoy what?
I enjoyed Desert for S&D.
Oh, me too, man. I absolutely love Desert for Search and Destroy. I was just asking people the other day what they thought. Do we not have audio on this one? What the F?
Are you okay, or what's going on here?
For some reason, it's not there. I don't know if he's providing audio or not. Let me just double check. Yeah, I mean, there's audio. Everything's boosted. His audio is just not there. So weird. If anyone could speak with NGR, I mean, if on my end, I'll refresh it. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll refresh it. Yeah, still no audio. He had it last time though.
Just disarm it and
Doing it.
Yeah, no, he has no audio.
Who got it?
So you checked his Twitch stream?
he ran away.
Yeah, I was looking for who's the other source link?
So the other one is Gabba. So go to YouTube, type in Gabba Kid, GABBAKIDD.
Well, I threw some. Well, he ran away.
So I had asked people in chat whether
couldn't see, that's why he ran
if they
away.
wanted to share what their favorite search and destroy map was, and O'Doyle, who we actually hear talking right now, he actually said he enjoyed Retreat a lot, and he says it suits his style more. And I said I personally like Industrial. I really enjoyed the search and destroy spawns, the bomb site spawns there, and with more spawn points for players, it's just so much better.
It's weird being on screen all the time now. I gotta be cautious of that.
Cautious of what? Camera angle?
I don't know. Yeah, just normally like. So when we're normally casting, like we're not on the POV screen, so like normally I can like just sort of like.
Oh,
I'll
chill.
do whatever. I can just like be playing with something on the desk.
Well,
while I'm
you
listening
can
and
still do
watching
that. I
and
mean, we're
get
not really
fidgety
casting.
and-
This is just a watch party, man.
That's
We're
what
just,
I mean. But now that I'm actually on screen all the time, I got to be mindful that I'm always got to be on. You know what I mean?
I mean, you don't
I
have
see
to.
them in the middle. But
Guys, have I ever
I'm
really
behind
been
this little
on
rock.
during this?
I
We are
peek
literally
up, I
just
don't know
chilling,
if you'll see
watching. You know what I'm saying?
Just keep it
No
on,
stress.
you got A and B.
Whatever the fuck you want. You know? You can't tell me this is not gorgeous. See, there you go.
I can see.
This is a
You
wonderful
haven't got an
stream.
eye on that middle.
Yeah.
He came in
Okay,
through
hold
the
on.
center, and now he probably
Center.
knows where I am.
So this is a 3v3 on the S&D.
Yeah, he
Yes.
knows where I am.
Yes, it is.
enough.
Okay. I'm gonna try to move her and help. Just keep an eye on A, Gabba.
Interesting push out there.
NGR's left. I got 2 NGRs somewhere where I died, but I can't. Okay,
You only started watching Monday.
he's not even coming there yet. He's like in the market. Now he's going over by the
Yeah, apologies
pillars.
about that. For some reason, the
Yeah.
Twitch one was going. You
No,
probably
he's on
didn't
top-
hear any of
he's
it,
on
but I
top
saw it
of
on the
that,
soundboard.
Building.
So even though we don't have audio, what matters is we still have both perspectives, right?
Are you on the right mic?
I'm on my Antillion or Antlion, so it's gonna sound bad for you, but it sounds good for them. Sorry, man.
Gotcha. No, it's just. I just happen to know right away, right? I'm like, this something that's just not normal.
So even though we don't have audio here, I still think it's important. Oh, there was a flash grenade, wasn't affected by it though, and it still lost. That GR just gets dropped right there. So right now it looks as though Death Squad is down by 2. Matadors are winning, not definitively though. What's nice about the map is that it's so big, right? So it's gonna take even though you spawn closer to the bomb sites, It's still going to take you a little while to get into the right position.
You kind of really like getting some
All right, where we at? So you
like
got
visual
me. All right,
and
first
seeing
there,
which
sorry.
location they're
I'm gonna
going
try to
to
get on Main Street again
is
later.
kind of key. Because like the distance between the bomb sites can be, especially with like all the houses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sites can definitely be a little bit away from each other, right?
The only problem with this map is for hardpoint, there are some spots that are just so annoying to get to. Like right where we're seeing from Gaba's perspective, right to the left, there's this building that has a ladder attaching that building to another one, and it's near impossible to get up.
Hagged him a couple times. He got me though.
All right, Gaba's out. I think O'Doyle's out too. This leaves Leaf.
All right, they're coming out of the right.
And NGR, man, this guy has wicked shots. Leaf is already tagged here. Again, we don't have audio, so.
Yeah, he took out Doyle with a pretty long shot here over the fountain.
I know you love that spot. And there goes Leaf. Oh my God, NGR. See, I'm not partial to that arrow hollow sight, guys. Like, I'm just not. Like, I thought I would like it. I played with the arrow hollow sight, and I just couldn't adapt to it, man. I didn't like it. Are you a dot,
or are you like the full?
I switch. So right now on my SMGs, I run with the red dot because I feel like there's more not uncontrollable, but it's a harder control recoil. Whereas if I use the Viper, it's the hollow lens, and then for the Proto, it's the hollow lens as well. What's up, Black Mario?
See, for me, it's always been like the hollow lens and stuff. I've always just found to be like just too distracting. It's just too much in the middle. You know what I mean? There's just too much there. It's just me.
Well,
my dot.
Your opinion is actually very well shared amongst many of the community. A lot of people hate it. In here, I like it though. I'll be honest. Like in Alvo, I enjoy it. Hell, I'll even say like even in Firewall, I enjoy it. But I understand how distracting it can be. If you're running with hit markers on as an option, then it's not that bad because you see the hit markers over everything else. But if you're not running hit markers, I would totally recommend the red dot, 100%.
Oh, I just noticed NGR's title. It says Death Squad 101 versus OS Matadors. May not hear me, so apologies all. Audio issues at the moment.
Oh, okay. Hey, there you go.
So, there you go.
All right.
I gotta say right off the bat here, you know, I think Gabakid has a bit of an advantage here with his team.
Different spot.
Just because he's playing on PlayStation.
Oh, you think so, huh? You're gonna bring up that debate?
Yeah, that's why you bring me on here, right? To stir the pot.
No, you brought yourself on here to stir the pot.
No. I just threw the suggestion out there. You were the one that was like, "Get out of here."
So actually, this was asked by, I think it was Thwackett in one of the streams. Either it was last stream or the stream before that. And so I believe it was he who asked, "Is there a difference? Do I feel as though that there is a platform that has an advantage over the other?" And I said, in terms of reloading, yes, the Quest has an advantage if you're using the manual reload system. I would even say over the move controllers, the manual reload system is far better on the Oculus platform than the PlayStation. But if you're running the static rifle option, PlayStation has it. Like, there's just something about the PlayStation. I don't think it's a significant advantage, but I do think people are a lot more comfortable and familiar with that. And people on the Oculus, people on the Oculus don't necessarily enjoy running with a stock all the time.
I'll be honest. My stock is I've got the mag tube from ProTube.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing compared to the aim. Like, I think I've actually used the mag tube maybe like a handful of times, and which sucks because he was like a decent amount of money. It doesn't. I just can't get it to it will never feel as comfortable and as right as the. I don't know why. I just can't get it.
Got him.
Well, so far right now, oh my God, if we can actually see here a little bit, Matadors are up by 1. It's 3-2. For those who don't know how S&D works, it's the first to 6. So we could ultimately have 11 rounds in total. And it was getting pretty close a couple of matches ago.
Let's go for the same kind of shit.
So it is depending on the team, it could go very long or it could go very short. But each round, each exchange is you got to play a little bit differently. Hard point is like you got respawns, right? Yeah. So even though it's an objective-based game and you're fighting for the hard point, at least you got respawns so you could try again. Here it's just you dead.
We'll get up on one of these roofs and do a little Overwatch.
Yeah, and Mario, you make a good point. In Search and Destroy, if you can make a rush to one of the bomb sites, you're usually pretty good off.
I'm not seeing them yet.
But if someone starts picking up on the tactic, you could change the bomb site. You're saying go to B, rush to B right away. Well, you could also then switch it up and rush to A. But a good opponent won't let that happen. And you say it happens almost all the time, but
that was always the best part. Is being able to get there and then like you wait.
Oh, shit. Couldn't get
around the corner. You just, bam!
He's up at the top of the rocks middle. Got him. Nice shot.
They got one out. Oh my gosh!
One's still up there.
Dr. Doomsday gets Gabba all the way from, I believe, the posts.
Tagged his head. He's wounded.
I love the spectator cam, by the way, with the player names, and they're going to be adding more to it, I think. Lance up. Let's go check out NGR, see where they're at. He's still alive. They only got 30 seconds left because the bomb is planted. Going in for the defuse, maybe. And a round lost. All right, that one's going to be going to the Matadors once again. And now they are up by 2. And
Leaf being clutch.
Yep. That's what Leaf is and what Leaf does. He leafs behind a pile of dead bodies. Shut up, Titch. You got to have those stupid dad puns in there every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Just is what it is. It wouldn't be me if I didn't do it.
I know it wouldn't be you. Oh my God.
What are your thoughts on the mollies?
I was never really been into drugs.
Alright, but I mean, I'm talking about Molotovs here.
I tried them once.
Got Doom. Neil's up here. Got Neil's up there. They're done. Oh, are you just
sorry.
I know where we're at sometimes.
All right, 5-2 now. It's point game point here.
Yeah, totally. Right. That's why I got on.
All right, so you're asking about the Molotovs?
Yes. Let me rephrase this question
Fucking hate me right now.
for this simple-minded buffoon here. Do you like? What are your thoughts on Molotovs?
You know what? Say what it is that you want to say. Okay, don't leave it open for interpretation.
Okay, fair. Touche. I'll take that one. What do you think about Molotovs?
If we win this one, they're
good.
All they can do is tie.
I'm not really sure how to answer this question. Are you talking about like on a personal moral level, or are you talking about in game, like real life?
No, I'm talking about obviously in game.
Obviously.
Come on. Think about the context we're in.
Okay.
Stop stretching it.
Okay. All right. They're good. The animation's a little.
They're right on B,
weird.
right? As soon as you come to the wall,
But other than that, they're good.
He's on the right
In terms
side.
of the utility,
He's on the right side.
okay.
Utility-wise, is good. Utility-wise, is good.
So I asked because
left side now,
when it comes to hardpoint, and a lot of people have actually, well, I don't want to say a lot, but enough people have brought it up in Discord as part of a discussion about mollies being an issue for like games like hardpoint, and hell, even Search and Destroy, but mostly hardpoint.
Yeah, he's still in that middle building on the hill.
Hey, what's up, Phobos?
I think they're. I'm just trying to think because like I would say they're more useful in different game modes. If that makes sense.
It does make sense.
In an S&D concept, I'm not sure that they would the utilization of them is as useful as in something for like say free for all or a TDM. or potentially like a hard point too, because you can molly the actual like spot. But I feel like with S&D, not many people are sitting on the bomb. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Use the Sun Desert S&D. Exactly my point. It was exactly this. A closer maps, but not here. Yeah, that was kind of where I was going. Like I was thinking to myself, like running around on like town, like that would be something I could see. House. Some of the places on house could be useful. In a lot of those areas where you're gonna have people running through an area, but on an open map, and especially like with an S&D where people are generally stationed, you're not gonna have that crossover that you would normally have, or like that running around that you would normally have on those other formats. So I think, so as a utility, I wouldn't bring them in S&D regularly. I would rather grenades personally.
See, so one of the issues that people have brought up regarding the mollies is that, well, the initial original argument was that they are overpowered. Now, obviously, it's changed because before I would agree that they were a little overpowered in the sense that putting out the fire was rather difficult, and it took a whole second of sliding. So that meant you have to sprint for at least a second and then slide for a second. And God forbid you try to slide your ass upstairs because you can't slide upstairs. So you're just gonna break your ankles on the step and then you're gonna burn to death. People had issues with this, and so there was a reduction in the amount of time it took to actually put out the fire, and now they're not terrible. Like you could actually put out the fire reasonably quick, but in terms of utility, I think they're fine. Like even on hardpoint, to me, that shit doesn't bother me because if it's used properly and tactically, then it's
that's the kind of whole concept, right? It's like if something is useful in across every game mode and is viable and powerful in every game mode, it's probably not balanced.
Right.
Nothing Facts. Should realistically be like, with the exception of like grenades, like they're kind of like your all around generic use, but like it's not something like, well, instead of a grenade, I can just use a molly and they're gonna die anyway, along with the other 3 people in a room. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it's like guaranteed kills in an area where it shouldn't, it's a problem.
I agree. In search and destroy and bigger maps, I rather, like even on house, like.
Oh, that's an interesting point though. Useful in S&D to protect planted bombs. That is a good idea, actually. You plant the bomb and they throw the molly and they can't access it. That's all right. You know what, Vicky? I'm liking that one. Okay, just turn me off and no, that's fine.
You're not turned off.
Oh, the camera turned off for a second. It was weird.
Yeah, the camera turned off because I'm trying to put you on a different audio source here.
This?
I don't think I can though. Yeah, I can't put you on a different audio source, so screw it. Forget it.
Too bad.
All right, so we are going to Monastery Night because I don't know. I guess it just looks better. So what did easier to put out fire now, but useful in S&D to protect planted bombs? And yes, this is I agree. That's 100% true, and it can help stop flanks. So immediately when Arab says help stop the flank, it immediately brings my attention to the town. If you are on a hard point near police cars of some sort, for example, or even a bomb site near cars or police cars, you can throw it towards the Bong Market area and protect your flank that way. I've done that many, many times. Oh my God, that flash is crazy. And so, yeah, mollies are very good at protecting from flank and also protecting the bomb site. But on the bigger maps, and I agree, I think it was Mario who said that, it makes no sense. I'd rather run grenades. Hell, I would even run flash grenades because look at that shit. It is so bright.
And so, well, this is the thing. It's like, I'd understand that if we were in a situation where you laying down that fire is going to prevent them from having access to you or something. But You have to be like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not something that you're preventing them from coming around a corner. If you're gonna be within angle or have an angle to get shot at, you're gonna get shot at. You're just delaying their push a little bit. I guess I can kind of understand it, but
well, there are some people who are willing to walk through the fires and flame, but others are going to wait for that fire.
Was that a Dragon Force joke?
Yeah, you got that right.
I got that. Good. I like that.
And some people are willing to do that, but many, and I mean many, are unwilling to do that. They don't want to push through the fire, and they'd rather wait for it to disperse and go away before they even push. So far, this is a much closer hard point than what we've seen in the majority of the matches, 34-22. And I believe it was the Death Squad who currently is holding the lead, but it does look like it's in favor of Matadors for an extended period of time there. Ooh, and guess who's using the Sterling? Gabba. Listen to that.
Mario, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Dude, I run grenades for everything. Like, I don't flash. After like doing like old school beta flashes, like I cannot run flashes in this game.
I love running flashes, and I'm willing to run the mollies as well.
We used to hate you for it.
Oh man, the flashes are just perfect.
No, back in beta, they were not just perfect. They were solar flares burning your retinas.
They still are, my friend. They just last a little less long.
It was migraine inducing before.
Oh my gosh.
I just remember me inside. Wolf, I swear to God, you flash us one more time, we are leaving.
Up here, circle turret area. Yeah. It's coming up, too. Got him. Is there another one? Oh, shit.
If you guys hear a little double, sorry.
One just came across the bridge. He's on it. Nice shot.
I mean, I guess I can mute this one here. No, I can't. Can't mute it.
Nice shot. Good shooting. Good shooting.
Beta flashes in
Come
that
the
goal.
rock. Yeah. Straight in front. Straight in front. Ooh, I hit him in the head. Just didn't kill him.
Check out what's going on over with Death Squad. I can't wait for a more spectator cam type perspective so that we can actually see a little bit more clearly the point differential here. But I can say with the last time I saw, it was very close, 69-73. Holy crap. Matadors are tight. Just like right behind, but Death Squad is holding on for dear life. And the strategy, this seems to be the meta strategy. Now, this is a 3v3, guys, as you well know. So it's not a real strong telling of what a 5v5 might look like in terms of tournament competition. But the strategy seems to be you put a couple of people on point, and then the rest of the team runs the map and tries to control the outer skirts of the hard point. This prevents forward movement onto the hard point itself, and you can obviously hold it for longer. So all those who are trying to recapture the hard point have to be very cognizant of where everybody else is. You can't just bum rush things. You can't just run around willy-nilly. You really got to pay attention to where people are.
Don't tell me how to play my game.
I will damn sure tell you how to play your game, especially if you're going to be on my team.
You know what, guys? You play your own game. Okay, don't let Wolf tell you what you can and can't do. You stick it to the man. You tell him where to go.
Oh, I'm the man now, huh? Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay, well, okay, calm down. Okay, calm down. Let's not go too far here.
Beta flash.
Tell him where to go in chat, guys. Chat, tell Wolf where to go.
Fuck, I couldn't get him. Sorry about flash, anybody. No, he's down below, down below.
There's a good little slide here to get around.
Yeah, as soon as you get flash, as long as you know where you are, you can find some sort of cover.
Across the bridge, shit.
Now, I know you haven't had a chance, Titch, but at least by watching, what are your thoughts about the expansion to this map?
Fire, but I got him. Good. I'm on it.
It was needed.
Yeah.
It was really needed. That was one of the biggest problems with this map was it was so short. It was like so tight. You know what I mean? Like it was.
It's alright. We're doing alright.
It was chaos.
He's on the rock.
Not a good way.
Going in now.
114 to 99, and it looks like Matadors might be losing this one. Of course, it is a max 200 points.
Got him. But I'm on fire. They're going to get me.
114.
And although, guys, even though it doesn't really showcase in the scores right now, you apparently are getting points for sitting on the point.
There's shit.
I think that's going to be integrated in the scoreboard at some point. And I keep saying the word point, so sooner or later it's going to lose its meaning. But that is being calculated,
Other
apparently.
Side, one's in one corner, one's in the
If
other
you
corner.
point on the point, then you're going to get a point added to your points.
They're both flashing. You go
The
there
unfortunate
now.
part is we can't say vertex because
NGR wasn't.
there's really can you call a hard point a vertex?
Are they laying down behind something that's not flashing them?
Well, technically the square that they're in is consisted of 4 vertex.
So what would you call that?
Crossing bridge.
Well, in the if you want to know the actual, like, it would be a face.
Yeah, it's flashed. I can't see.
Okay,
Like
fair
4
enough. Or a
vertex
plane.
would be a
We
face.
could call it a plane.
So that, yeah, we would be playing, not a play, yes. In the 3D geometry world, it would be a plane.
Yeah, there we go. See? Yes, we're just being educated here. You know what I'm saying? Can you see the time score? I can't read. Honestly, I can't, but I like very
There's so much
clearly.
happening. I can't.
I try to catch it. It's 115 for Matadors, and if he switches over just enough, I can't see it. Sorry. I'm really trying.
I can
Pointless.
capture the score like a little bit. This is where getting in on the spectator spots are going to be like pristine for what
Oh my gosh,
when,
yeah.
leagues and casting come into play.
But I will say that Death Squad was in the lead. They've been maintaining their lead. Holy flash. Everybody's running flash grenades. Will you all stop it? Hurts my eyes. So 130 something to 114, I believe. And Matadors just took it back over. And it's been a real good ping pong back and forth. Here comes Death Squad. Pushing in. Gets dropped. And with just enough time, 200 to 122, Death Squad takes the win. And now we are at a tied game. The last one is Team Deathmatch. This is going to be for all the beans, folks. For all them beans. Who's going to come out victorious? I don't know. The problem in predicting this right now is both teams have been very equal in terms of their performance overall during this tournament. And, going up against Trauma has really done a number on a lot of people. So they are appropriately named Trauma. And it hasn't been a really good telling because then you have All Hacks Allow, which is the dev team, and they've been struggling. They have lost every game in a 3-0 sweep. So, yes, it is currently 1-1. I do not have the score here, but you will see it from the game perspective. I can't wait for this, man. I can't wait. The only thing that they need to do still, they still need to do it. They need to separate Search and Destroy and Hardpoint. Or if they want to keep Hardpoint with TDM, that's fine. Whatever. I don't care. They gotta separate though, man. Like, it's not that it's killing the game. Some people are saying the private lobbies are going to help, and I'm like, you're not going to level up in a private lobby. You know what I'm saying?
Not only that, so this is the issue I said in Discord about that. Like, well, private lobbies will help. Well, it might help, but then I've got to find 10 people.
Yeah.
Like, now to find 10 people to play is now on me, which realistically we could have done this almost prior, and then everybody just queue S&D, right? Or like you end up in a game mode or whatever. But like, so I don't think it really solves it. It needs to be put back into its own game. But I get why they did it. Because
there's
back
now
then,
a huge
like,
player base now, though, in comparison to when it was first done. It was to try to maintain.
I get why they did it. And because like we used to sit around for a little while waiting for people to come, but we didn't mind that. That was how we found the Rapture glitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
That was great.
Like, that's literally how we found those things.
Dude, we need to do that again, by the way, and actually get it on film. And like,
I've got film of it.
Well, we gotta put it in video form,
You get them?
and we gotta put epic music behind it.
There were Crocs.
Yeah, I got and they got Venny's one because we were doing the highest.
Oh yeah, that's
we
right. Oh my god, we gotta do that. Yo, get me those clips. I'll put a nice video together. That shit was so funny.
Yeah.
Remember when those kids came in? We were running around on top of the town roofs, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And then we taught them how to do it.
My favorite was Steve when he came in. So we had a lobby going on, and it was just me and Wolf, and like, so there was a way. I won't say what it was, but there was a way before. If you had two people, you could get one person on top of the roofs, but there was never a way to get everybody on top of a roof. And I, on pure accident, found this thing. You could basically get people to fly. So we fly up on top of the roofs, and we're running around in this map waiting for people to join. And Steve joins in. We can hear him in game, right? He joins in. He's like, "Who's in here?" And we're like, "Oh, Steve." And he's like, "Where are you guys?" I'm like, "Look up." And he looks up. He's like, "Are you guys for real?" We're just on top of the roof.
And it's still broken, man. You can still do it.
I know it is. I know it is.
It's so lovely.
I know it is.
So good.
Sorry, I couldn't say that.
No, I built my own.
This NGR is definitely doing some damage here to the Matadors, but I gotta say, Matadors are holding their own, man. They're doing good. They're doing good. TDM is always nice. It's 14-12. That tells you how close things are.
Yeah.
Leaf is definitely carrying the team right now for Matadors, and I believe it was NGR. It was either NGR or, oh my god, those flashes. NGR or Doomsday that is definitely carrying Death Squad. And I still hate this. I know it's not going to be changed, but you see how they're hopped up on the side. That needs to be fixed. That shit drives me crazy. But I love Search and Destroy, and I love Hardpoint.
Can we point out the fact that he just asked me to go in and perform rapture glitches with him? Meanwhile, he's complaining about people being on the side of an ambulance.
Okay. Let me point out the difference between the two. Rapture is very hard to do. It is very hard to do. And find yourself in a game mode to try to do that in reasonable enough time to still come out victorious in some sort of way is very different than quickly hopping up onto the side of a van that you shouldn't be able to do and being able to fire over it.
If you say so.
Oh, I know so. I have been on the bad end of Nothing to Hide, Black Mario, GABA, and everybody else who does it.
Shit. He's Steve's car. He just moved back.
No, I haven't come across Mental Man doing it. He doesn't really need to do it.
Yeah, Arab knows what's up.
You know what, Arab? It's not hypocritical. Okay, you shut up. It's not.
Oh, okay.
There are some things that are worth fixing and some things that aren't.
Yeah, I got him.
Yeah, van was worth fixing.
Leave the rapture glitch alone.
Allow people to traverse the roofs of town.
Allow people to ascend into the heavens, but God forbid should people get on top of a fucking ambulance.
Remember when we tried to get to the bell tower?
Yeah.
I think we did that. I think we were rapturing for like 20 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, there's a tower, like you can see the back here from town. It's like way in the distance. So we tried to rapture over to it, but man, it's hard to get, like, yeah, as you can see it right straight ahead there. But it's hard.
It's hard to go sideways. It's easier to go up. Really hard to, move the latitude.
Yeah.
Can't really see the score here. 27-34. It's very, very close. I think everybody's in double digits in terms of kills right now.
He just went in tunnel.
Oh, what a double tap here by Crocs and Socks.
Ooh.
No, Gabakid, unfortunately, is still in the single digits for eliminations, but his team is still keeping it alive. There's a chance that they could come back, but the clock is ticking down. And I got to tell you, man, running center long here on town is so risky. Holding it's fine, but running it,
Trying.
Yeah, Death Squad looking really strong here.
They're coming tunnel. Backstairs. Come on.
Again, this is tied now. Every win is a point. So even if one of the teams was 2-0 here, you still want to play TDM. So if you do potentially win, you get a point in your favor, which is how things are stacking up right now.
So here's an interesting thing.
Why, Vicky? Hold on. Vicky, explain yourself. You need this. This is an intervention. You need to explain yourself, young lady. How do you hate town? That is
town. There was a time where town was all we had.
It's the very first map that was ever showcased, and it was the very first map to ever be developed. Okay. You know what? I'm going to give her time. You sit there. You think about it.
You think about what you've done.
What were you going to say?
I forget. I don't even know what we're talking about. Before you just all of a sudden you're
so apparently Vicky's issue with town took precedence. Is way more important than whatever the hell you were going to say.
Yeah, we all just stopped. Like, do you realize this is where Wolf's Den is? And Herb's Cafe?
Oh, yeah, we got little sneaky stuff in there. Wolf's Den, you got Veni Vidi Vici statue, we have Demolition Sean's, we got Arab Day Cafe or something like that.
Yeah, Herb Cafe. Casa de Demolition.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course, I of course decided to pick the spot that is right on the outside of tunnels. And no one ever traverses there because it's so dangerous. So my sign is rarely ever seen. Yeah, so Mario's specifically talking about the campers in this place, but most people camp in very specific areas, and those kinds of campers never move. They're stupid. They never move. So one of the biggest camping spots is up on the terrace there, right next to Green Hall, right? They'll just they'll go prone. They'll shimmy their little tushy back into the corner and think that they're well hidden. They take you out once and they're like, hey. And then you come back and you're like, all right, motherfucker. And you go and shoot them because they haven't moved. And then you just keep looking at that location until they rage quit.
And Jerry's in the tunnel.
I'm not going to get to him in time.
Campers moving. Well, let me tell you a story about Choco.
All right, game.
All right, and that one goes in favor of Death Squad. So Death Squad comes up from behind and beats the Matadors. Walk away 2-1. Very well played by both teams. That was a close match too. Yeah. Like very close match. So Vicky feels like it's too open, it's too exposed. Then you need to go to industrial.
It's not like our free-for-all button teams. It's too open, exposed. You know, the S&D. I don't know if it's changed, but the S&D on this map was really fun because you'd spawn back by the cars or behind Steve's car. And you push up to and you get a bead on green hallway or terrace, and they would always spawn at the back corner and come through terrace, and you'd have a bead on them right there. Yeah, we'd have that so often.
The strategy has changed significantly because people hated dying there. So I, for one, like if I am going to go Green Hall, I go all the way to the opposite end and wait for them to turn the corner. I take that little corner adjacent to the Green Hall entrance where you can hide behind, and I listen for audio cues and I try to take people out that way. So you like industrial, and that's a much more open space, minus the central building, of course. The one thing I hate about industrial, though, and I hope that they go and fix it because I think they did a pretty good job in, I'm trying to remember what other map. They did a pretty good job with the textures of the fence in another map, but like the fence in industrial, just something about it, man. I don't like it. Because like you're at a specific distance, you can't see through it, just goes black.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So anyone who's actually closer to the fence can see through it, but you can't. Yeah, that's a problem. So I don't know. A lot of maps are going through some changes. Like Monastery went through some changes recently. A couple of edits have been made here and there, some other places, but yeah, there is more stuff to take cover. I guess in playing town, it's all about the rotation, knowing where all those spots are, and capitalizing, making sure that you keep people off of those spots. So it's a very aggressive and fast-paced map. aside from Monastery, which hopefully gameplay will slow down a little bit, I will say Town is probably the most fast-paced.
Industrial was good because it had a lot of different avenues.
Yeah. My favorite spot is, I always called it the Jailer's Block at the very top of the central building. If you go out to the one side and it's just gated, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that is like my favorite spot. It's near the tits area. My favorite spot, man.
Yeah, off there. You know, it's funny because every time we played that map, I always wanted to actually rapture on top of the building, and we never ever did.
Oh, I did with someone else, though.
Oh, you bastard.
I know, I cheated on you, bro.
Wow. How dare you rapture with somebody else?
It was so good. Oh, it was so good.
Yeah, those are the things we never ever did end up rapturing up on top there. We raptured it there, like in the map, like at the spawn point. Like,
yeah,
we've gone pretty high up on that one, but I've always thought about going up there out to the little gated balcony area.
So if we're talking about getting rid of the rapture, because, you know, going back to my hypocrisy apparently, then yes, in that map it should not be allowed. So they should at least block that roof, because you could get, if you get up to the Jailer's Block and you you could rapture up there freaking quick, bro.
Yeah, because that's not a very far one, and you're covered.
You're covered. You could do it real quick. So Mario says, I guess that is the last match of the beta tourney. Can't wait for a retail league, 100%. And you guys better bet your ass we are going to be there. Whether we're the official casters or not, we're going to be involved in some sort of way. I know that there's been talks about including some other fantastic broadcasting companies, such as our good friends over at IVRL. These guys are fantastic. They're wonderful people, really solid. They dig in the game. They said that they like it. So maybe they will be covering some of it, but we absolutely will try to cover it as well. So hopefully some of y'all are going to participate. Some of y'all can hopefully keep your goddamn names and not switch them up all the time and confuse the hell out of me, because I can't keep track of everybody. Yeah, I'm just making a point. Like, I'm making a point now, because in the leagues that we do cover, people keep changing their shit, and I'm sick of it. Yeah. I'm so sick of it. But if you guys want to join future leagues, which are bound to happen, there's already been large community discussion around it. Be sure to go to the Discord, and to do that, go over to the official Alvo community Facebook page, or you could go to the official website alvothegame.com. and you guys, or alvogame.com, and you guys can click on the Discord link and join today. Get in there and provide your input if you want this game to be the best that it can be, and it's just ever growing. Like, there's so much coming. I mean, we have the machete that just came out. We have the will be coming out. We have the G36. We have the Sterling. We have the suppressor attachment, and we got plenty more in the works. We got a couple more maps that are going to be coming to us soon, hopefully, as well. So be on the lookout for that and be in the know. And Titch, thank you for joining me, man. Oh my God, that was fun. Yeah. Shit was so funny.
Try to provide some entertainment.
I'm on crack. You always do. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. And thank you for joining me for, like, all the matches that I could cover. Some happened before I would get home from work, and some happened simultaneously with another one. So there's only so much I could cover. But thank you for being here. If you guys have not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Go check out the other content. My page is... it's just become an Alvo page. All right, go check out the stuff. I got some more map overviews coming your way as well, and some parkour mobility videos coming your way. And I'm gonna do a couple of shorts in the near future, probably this weekend, of the G36 recoil, both one-handed and two-handed, along with the Sterling. I'll get those up so you guys can check it out. But if you like what you saw, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, subscribe, and also ring that bell. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. And I'm gonna wait because YouTube likes to cut me off. Yay. Later.